Marvel is about to go bigger than it has ever gone before. We're talking 2 Avengers movies, Spider-Man returning, the X-Men crossing over, Vision coming back, and Robert Downey Jr. playing the villain. Phase 6 is here, and in this video, I'm going to break down absolutely everything Marvel has planned. Every movie, every show, every big moment coming your way. Let's go. Before we start, let me explain what Phase 6 even means. Marvel tells its stories in phases. Phase 1 gave us the original Avengers. Phase 3 ended with Endgame. Phase 4 and 5 were about introducing new heroes and setting up the multiverse. Phase 6 is the finale of all of that. This is where everything we've been building toward for years finally pays off. And trust me, it's going to be massive. Phase 6 kicked off on January 27th, 2026, with a brand new Disney Plus show called Wonder Man. Now, if you don't know who Wonder Man is, don't worry. His real name is Simon Williams. He's an actor in Hollywood who also happens to have superpowers. Think of him as the MCU's celebrity superhero. Early reviews for Wonder Man were sparkling. It was one of Marvel's best surprises in years. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it after this video. Right after Wonder Man, Daredevil Born Again came back for its second season in March 2026. Season 1 was incredible. Matt Murdock, the blind lawyer who fights crime at night, came back in a massive way. Season 2 brought back Kristen Ritter as Jessica Jones, another street-level superhero you might remember from the old Netflix days. The Defenders are slowly getting back together, and it's amazing. A third season of Daredevil Born Again is also already planned for March 2027. Marvel is not slowing down with this character at all. Marvel also released a special Punisher feature in the first half of 2026. The Punisher is Frank Castle. He's not your typical hero. He doesn't arrest criminals. He eliminates them. It's dark, it's brutal, and fans have been demanding his return for years. This special is Marvel dipping their toes back into that darker, more violent territory. And based on fan reactions, they want much more of it. Okay, now we get to the big movies, and this one is huge. Spider-Man, Brand New Day swings into theaters on July 31st, 2026. Tom Holland is back as Peter Parker, and so is Zendaya as MJ, and Jacob Batalon as Ned. But remember where we left Peter at the end of No Way Home? Everyone forgot who he was. He was completely alone. No friends, no support. Just Spider-Man against the world. This movie also brings in Jon Bernthal as the Punisher, Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk, and Michael Mando as Scorpion. That is a wild cast for a Spider-Man movie. Brand New Day is also directly connected to Avengers Doomsday. It serves as a lead-in to the big event, potentially teasing Doctor Doom's arrival or the alliances forming behind the scenes. This movie is setting up everything. Don't miss it. Now let's talk about the animated side of Phase 6, because Marvel is doing something special here. X-Men 97 is back for its second season in summer 2026. Season 1 was a revival of the beloved 90s classic and received massive critical acclaim for its mature, emotional writing. Season 1 ended on a massive cliffhanger where the X-Men were literally split apart. Some sent into the past, others into the future. Season 2 reveals that Apocalypse is the main villain. If you know who Apocalypse is from the comics, you know how serious that is. He is one of the most powerful and terrifying mutant villains ever created. Season 2 will also bring in at least 10 new Marvel characters, making it bigger in every way. And yes, a Season 3 is already confirmed. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Season 2, Fall 2026. We also have another animated Spider-Man show returning. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man had a fantastic first season in 2025. Season 2 is going to introduce Venom and Gwen Stacy, while also bringing back Charlie Cox's Daredevil. Norman and Harry Osborn, Dr. Octopus, and even more iconic characters are all set to appear. This show is set in an alternate universe, so the creators get to play with characters that live-action Marvel can't use yet. It's like a sandbox of Marvel storytelling. This one is emotional, and Marvel fans have been waiting for it for a long time. VisionQuest releases on Disney Plus on October 14th, 2026, with 8 episodes. It's the final chapter of a trilogy that started with WandaVision and continued with Agatha all along. Paul Bettany returns as Vision, and James Spader is back as Ultron. The story follows White Vision, the rebuilt, soulless version we last saw in WandaVision, as he tries to connect his memories of his family with a complete lack of human emotions. Ultron is there to help him, and also to taunt him.
This is basically a show about a robot trying to figure out what it means to be human. And the fact that his greatest enemy is also his guide, that's a story worth watching. With 8 episodes and a release just before Doomsday, VisionQuest is set to be the second-to-last MCU project of 2026. It's almost certainly going to lead directly into the big finale. Here's a wild card that nobody expected. A live-action Spider-Noir series starring Nicolas Cage is releasing on Amazon Prime in 2026. Spider-Noir is a version of Spider-Man from a dark, black-and-white 1930s detective world. No bright colors, no high-tech suits, just a trench coat, a fedora, and spiders everywhere. Nicolas Cage voicing this character in the animated Spider-Verse films was legendary. Now seeing him in live action is something no one saw coming. This is Marvel getting genuinely creative and weird in the best way possible. And now, the moment everything has been building toward. Avengers Doomsday releases on December 18th, 2026. It is the 39th film in the MCU and the centerpiece of Phase 6. We got this covered. Heroes from 3 different universes converge to face one existential threat, Doctor Doom. The Avengers and Wakandans from the main Marvel universe, the Fantastic Four from an alternate Earth, and the original X-Men from yet another universe. We got this covered. Robert Downey Jr. is back as Doctor Doom. Chris Evans is back as Steve Rogers. The Russo Brothers, the directors of Infinity War and Endgame, are back to direct. This is the MCU's biggest movie since Endgame, and everything in Phase 6 leads right here. I have a full breakdown video on Doomsday already on this channel. Go watch that one next. But Phase 6 doesn't end with Doomsday. 1 year later, on December 17th, 2027, comes Avengers Secret Wars. This is the grand finale of the entire Multiverse Saga. We got this covered in the comics. Secret Wars is the story where all realities collapse into one, where Doctor Doom literally becomes God, where the entire Marvel universe is remade from scratch. If Doomsday is Infinity War, then Secret Wars is Endgame, the moment where everything changes forever. After Secret Wars, Phase 7 begins. Black Panther 3 is already confirmed with director Ryan Coogler returning, and Marvel's first proper MCU X-Men movie is also in development. The MCU is not slowing down, it's just getting started again. So there you have it, the complete MCU Phase 6 breakdown. Wonder Man starts it off. Daredevil and the Punisher bring the darkness. Spider-Man rebuilds his life. X-Men 97 fights Apocalypse. Vision searches for his soul. And then 2 Avengers movies shake the entire multiverse. This is the most ambitious Marvel has been since the original Infinity Saga. And honestly, it looks like they found their spark again. Which Phase 6 project are you most excited for? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. If this helped you, hit like. Subscribe for more Marvel breakdowns every week. I'll see you in the next one.